Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy, is out right now, and I'm really pleased to say that Renée Zellweger, Chiwetel Ejiofor, and Leo Woodall are my guests on the Capital Evening Show tonight. Make some noise. You can clap yourselves, guys. We very much welcome a self-applause on this show. And we are streaming live on Global Player right now, which is the official Capital app. So if you don't just want to hear us, you can actually see us as well.
Oh, wow.
Guys, congrats on the movie Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy. I saw it, I loved it, I laughed, I cried. I think the rest of the cinema cried as well. There were tears shed. It's a real roller coaster. You must be so pleased with it.
You take it away.
I watched it with the audience and everyone last night for the first time.
Yeah.
And it's like I didn't know what was going to happen. I had a tissue, which meant that I was ill-prepared. Ill-prepared. Within 3 minutes, it was pulp in my hand, and it was, I thought, it was very touching. It was very moving.
One of my favourite things about Bridget, Renée, is how much of a hot mess she is. I think we can all relate to that a little bit.
No idea what you mean.
And no.
Maybe you can.
One of the things that I sort of couldn't take my eyes off and notice throughout the film is Bridget's hair. It's always like, it's quite unkept, like it's unwashed, it's tangled, it's matted. Did you have to go into hair and makeup every day and be Bridgetified? And what was it like going from glamorous to a hot mess?
Yeah, I don't know that's actually, that's not the reality. It's more like typecasting. She'll do. We'll save lots of time in hair and makeup. Just send her in.
Leo, you're only about 5 years old when the original came out in 2001. You're just
Stings a little.
so young. Be honest with me. When was the first time you watched it? Was it when you were 5? Were you in that cinema? As a little toddler.
I have no idea when I first watched it, but I've seen it many times. I've seen it many times at Christmas.
Yeah, such a good Christmas movie.
Great Christmas.
You can watch it any time of year as well, which is quite rare.
It's multi-seasonal. It really is. Chiwetel, your character is brilliant in it. Love you. You're a very talented actor. I don't want to objectify you right now, but you do take your top off in the movie. And when that happened in the cinema when I was watching it,
This is my least favourite.
the swoons were audible.
Oh, wow.
The swoons were audible. I mean, is this just how you always look? The body's
Every day.
incredible.
Every
Or was
day.
it 6 months of chicken and rice and broccoli?
So unfair.
I mean, I might have worked out a tiny bit during the process.
Sure, a few push-ups before we see their shouting
Just
action.
Before they turned over.
But it was so unfair because everyone knew that I was working out because it was sort of embedded into the schedule and
On the call sheet.
it was on the call sheet.
Leo working out.
And then, every lunchtime, members of the crew would go, Leo, chicken and rice today? And then this guy takes his top off and it's, the rippling abs. It's so unfair.
Wow, Leo genuinely annoyed here. I can tell.
He's a beautiful man, what can you say?
It's so good. Renée, you've been making these movies now for 25 years, which is crazy.
Woo.
Leo, Chiwetel, you're new to it all. Your first Bridget movie, but so many of the amazing characters are back from the original. All of Bridget's friends, Shaz, Jude, Tom. And there's a beautiful line at the end, Renée, where you have a moment about being friends for like 20 or 30 years. But as your characters, but presumably you've been friends in real life as well. Do you get to hang out much? Or is it like one big reunion when you're back on set?
We live so far apart, but yeah, it is. It is a real friendship, like you
Yeah.
said, over the course of 25 years. And every time we get together again, it's a big, like you said, reunion, and we catch up. And yeah, it's what a special experience.
Yeah.
Very unusual. Feel really lucky.
Chiwetel, I want to talk about the very close relationship you have with a whistle.
Oh, yeah.
In this movie, it's sort of like an extra character almost.
Yeah, it kind of is, yeah.
Yeah, and quite annoying at certain parts.
I think it is a little bit, but as character, love it.
Yeah.
Love the whistle, It's so much can be achieved with a whistle. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, that's the reality of it.
Were you two in this whistle left, right, and centre, even when you weren't filming? Just
I
to
was.
sort of
They
wind
actually
everyone
had
up?
to stop the whistle. They had to block it because I was blowing it so much and it was freaking everybody out. Because also everybody turns into a 10-year-old when you blow a whistle. Everybody's like, "What happened? What did I do? What's going on? Shall we?"
Yeah.
You know.
Leo, I think you've got one of the best character names ever. in the history of film, Rockster Macduff. And when you found out this was the name of your character, did you think it was a wind-up? You're like, Angry, surely this isn't right. Rockster Macduff, what are you on about?
Well, I initially thought it was Rockstar Macduff.
Okay.
And I
You
thought
sound a bit like that.
you know, it's got to be a sort of stage name. But no, he was initially Scottish, which makes it a little, you know, which fits it a bit more.
Yeah.
But I guess when I auditioned in Scottish, it, I don't know, read between the lines there. But yeah, it's a very cool name. It's a very cool name.
I saw when this was all being filmed, Renee, loads of paparazzi shots around London because obviously everyone's so excited that there was going to be a new Bridget Jones movie. Did you have some nice interactions with fans while you were filming out on the streets?
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Yeah, always. And some people that I worked with on the other films showed up, you know, to work in the background. And
yeah.
For 25 years ago, running into the same folks, you know, it's crazy. It was it's wonderful.
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming in tonight. It's been really good to meet you. Congratulations on the movie. It is brilliant. Go and see it, and go and see it on the big screen. This needs to be seen with an audience and enjoyed together. Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy, out now. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you.